The following podcast is rated M for mature.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Rating Pending Podcast Show. I am not Big to the Red, as you may know, due to my manly voice and shit. I am instead Carno, who's in Finland.
Supposed to,
Dying.
well, he's
Wait,
on
actually,
Finland.
right?
Yeah. I'm
Damn
alive.
it.
So, welcome to the show. Let's just start with it, Eduardo. How's Finland, though?
It's cold and it's filled with beautiful, beautiful women.
Well,
Good for you.
that Russian chick,
to
though.
To be clear,
That-
The Russian
it's
chick,
about-
you know,
That Russian chick and the French chick, though.
To be very
in the
clear, Ed,
Hungarian.
Ed, care to tell the people what time it is over there right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's right here. Right here. It's 10:50 p.m.
Almost 11.
at night. Yeah, almost 11.
Yeah, and at the time I'm recording this, it is 10 to 5 a.m.
Good morning.
Wow.
It's 4:50 in the.
It's
And
not that bad.
To be fair, we've been waiting here for the past hour and a half.
Yeah,
To
we-
make-
2 hours.
Well, actually, now that you say that, I have to thank my friend Haiti. Thank you for for what
what
you
you
done.
did.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
you
you.
know what
No,
you
really.
did.
No, dude, no,
You
really.
know.
No, actually, no.
No. I know. I'm saying it because it's a personal issue, so we can't go into detail. So, like, you know what you did, and Victor's thankful for it. And
Yeah, well, I'm saying it right now here in the podcast. Thank you, Haiti.
Thank
So, there you go. Even from Carlos. Even though he doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
so.
You.
Eduardo, you know the topics? Well, maybe there's a topic or not.
No.
Yeah,
There's
the
no
topic.
We have
There
no
are
topic.
Topics. There are
Yeah,
a few topics actually. But do you want me to tell them? Like,
Yeah,
because
tell about let's talk about the gaming topics of what's going on this week so far before we start talking about future shows and possible name change.
Okay,
so go on.
I have two things to mention. Gaming related, but it's more like job oriented. Both Microsoft and Square Enix have opened hundreds of positions. Microsoft for a new record breaking game that they're developing. I don't know what it is. And Square Enix is actually hiring people to work on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Damn it.
We were born too early.
Too late if you
Too late, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm too sleepy for this shit.
I'm too sleepy for this shit.
I need coffee.
Are you
It is-
tired?
You need curd. You
You
need
know
curd.
who
You
makes
need
good
curd
coffee?
free.
Lot of
You
life.
know who makes good coffee?
Evan,
Girl who I hang out with.
You know who else makes good coffee? Coffee maker. Shut the fuck up and continue. Stop rubbing it in everyone's face.
And especially yours. Because I know you
Go
like the
fuck
French girls.
yourself.
So Square Enix and Microsoft, right?
Yeah, the Microsoft thing, it's apparently for a PC game, not a
Okay.
console game. And this is coming directly after, they just bought Mojang. So it could be a Minecraft thing, or it could be a totally different
Square
thing.
Enix, Minecraft, Microsoft. Okay. That's
so-
that's no. It may be a possibility. Who knows? But it does sound weird.
that's Microsoft. And then Square Enix on the other side, they've been developing Kingdom Hearts 3 for God knows how long now, and they're hiring more people. That's because apparently this is going to be such a big game. They need the extra people.
The game looks ambitious. It's one of those games that people have been waiting for so long,
Yep.
and
It's one of those big end of the year risks where you have so much hype for it, and
And
we
if
don't
you-
want it to end up another Watch Dogs or Destiny.
completely, yeah.
Agree.
And Square Enix is basically on bankrupt. I think they on the brink of bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken. And all the gamble, it's on Final Fantasy 15.
Definitely.
Every
Or die.
yeah, that's if they don't meet the expectations for the sales, Final Fantasy is over. That's what he said. But if they said Final Fantasy is over, Microsoft, Sony is gonna give a bunch of money. Who cares? And I was like, hey, make a Final Fantasy. I don't care if it gets a 7 or an 8, but we want a Final Fantasy game. Who knows? But if he says it that it's gonna be the end of Final Fantasy, if this doesn't meet it, well then. But so, Final Fantasy games don't have basically whatchamacallit, doesn't have. It's like it's not a progress. It's just a separate game. Every game it's very separate. It's nothing that happened on 4, 5, or 3. Everything it's its own independent game. Like Final Fantasy 7, you have Cloud, Sephiroth. You got
the stories.
the stories are completely different. Every universe is separated. They have their own universes. But the one that milked completely was Final Fantasy 13. That was awful.
Yep.
Oh, that was just god awful. The
Lightning
third,
Returns was awful.
it was
No, the whole series was.
the whole series was bad.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, people may have loved it completely. At least the first one. The second one was kind of disappointing, and the third one was just stop. What are you doing? It's like Taken. The first movie is awesome. The second movie was bad, and the third movie was just horrible. Yeah, I don't want to see that again.
It's like you keep going back for the same thing because of Liam Neeson. No other reason.
Yeah, exactly. You watch Taken because Liam Neeson. Let's be
Even
honest.
he didn't want to do the fucking movie.
But you know how it is. Money talks. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Eduardo, keep going on.
No, that's basically.
That was pretty much it. What happened? Well, actually, PAX South, it's
Yeah.
going on right now, and they teased already Borderlands 3. Maybe it's a
maybe.
big maybe. They teased the Borderland thing, but who knows what it is? If it's 3, well then, I like Borderlands, but I'm not a big fan of it.
I doubt it's gonna be a 3.
Pre-sequel was alright.
Like they were just pushing that, really.
Borderlands 1, I played it too late. I played it a year before Borderlands 2 came out. Like that game is old, and
Very old.
I didn't have friends to play because I played it alone, and playing that shit alone, it's really, really boring. But Borderlands 2, on the other side, I got it for free from PlayStation 3,
Yeah,
the
that's
Plus.
how I got it too.
I got it for free on PC because I think it was redeemable code, like win Borderlands 2 free key,
yeah.
Steam key and stuff. I got it on PC. I haven't downloaded it. I haven't even touched the game. But pre-sequel was alright. For 3, again, I like Borderlands. I'm not a big fan of it, but I like it.
I like it.
I like it. But what's freaking Majora's Mask is still sold out. Fucking
Yeah.
Nintendo, damn it.
Fuck you.
Damn it, Nintendo, come on. You can listen. Listen to the people. They want Majora's Mask 3DS. If not, give us the limited edition. Get more stocks for it, damn it. Holy
ain't
shit.
gonna get shit.
More.
There's
More.
apparently gonna be more stocks, but it's gonna be rather
When?
like around freaking April or May.
Isn't that the same thing they said for the Amiibos?
Let's be frank here. We've seen how these things have gone down. Oh, they're sold out. Oh, give it like 3 more weeks and I'll probably just pop up again.
Yeah,
I'm probably
it's
gonna get my
like-
copy when I go to Japan.
But I don't want to wait. I don't have patience. I want to do the hurry the fuck up. I want it now.
It
The amount
doesn't
of
work like that though.
no. The amount of patience Victor has is completely parallel to the amount of girlfriend he has. Zero.
So moving on. So moving on. Let's talk about the. What? What the fuck are you guys doing?
This is going so far.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Victor, just proceed.
We're just tired.
Just keep going.
Everybody's
We're
tired.
all just out of it.
So
today.
Dying Light's coming out. I don't give a shit about that game.
Well,
I really don't give a shit. Sorry.
But
I've seen Dead Island. I played Dead Island 1. As soon as I saw the zombie, it's like, oh, it's a zombie game. All right. Techland is like not interested.
Did you at least give the gameplay a chance?
No, I will play it. Trust me, I will play it.
Yeah, maybe me too.
I'll play it because I can say shit about a game, and ends up liking it, but you know you got that bad taste in your mouth with Dead Island 1.
It's the same fucking people.
I have to agree.
People say that it's not Dead Island. Yeah, it is. It's Dead Island.
The one thing that only interests me on Dying Light is just when it's on like the night cycle, when the zombies goes more aggressive. That's the only thing that interests me, because when it's
that's interesting.
it's like all right, daylight, it's called Dead Island. When it's a night cycle, now that's Dying Light.
Screw that. No. You don't get more aggressive. No. It's a completely different game.
Exactly.
Because it's like more aggressive would be them like turning into the zombies from
Even they teased the DLC become a zombie. But it's a pre-order incentive.
No. But it's free for no. I'm reading right now.
Yeah.
Currently at 5 in the morning, Finland time.
Yeah, you're knocked out.
Dying Light's Beta Zombie mode will be available free for all players.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw that a couple minutes ago.
So, Dying Light, please, when you come out, this Tuesday, right? This comes out this Tuesday. Yeah, it comes.
Unless you the rat on it, but,
I'll try to, I'll go to a friend's house and play Dying Light just to check it out. And if he finishes, I'll just play it again. Now we're gonna talk about future shows, and yeah, I hope Dying Light doesn't fucks it up.
No.
But yeah,
It looks good. I'm gonna give it that. It looks interesting with all the parkour.
If you don't want to wait for it to come out, there's this YouTuber on, YouTube.
I've seen gameplay. I've seen gameplay. It looks, again, I'm not interested. I don't know. I'll play it. I'll see what can I do.
See,
I'm
your
just tired of the
problem,
same fucking thing.
your problem is that you already hate it because of Dead Island.
Yeah,
the same fucking people. They just made a different name.
Hey, but I gotta stop you right there, Carlos.
Hey, come on.
It can be from the bad game. It can be from a bad game, but who knows? Another game they can take out. It can be fucking amazing. Who knows? But again, I'll give it a chance. I might be biased.
I'm gonna give it a chance too. It looks interesting.
I might be biased, but I'll try it out. You know what? I'm gonna try it out. If I like it, I'll take back everything I've said.
I hope the story is interesting and make the main character.
I'm all about the story and narrative. That's all I'm at. Obviously the gameplay is important, but the quote unquote parkour, I don't know if that's just.
It looks good. I saw gameplay already, and the parkour looks legit.
Yeah, but it can look good, but if it doesn't feel smooth when you're playing, it's really a problem.
It's not worth it.
Most games don't really handle the parkour well. Mirror's Edge is one of the best that does, and it feels so smooth when you do play it. And that's really what
That's another good part.
Dude, no, don't fucking bring Brink here, dude. No, that's not parkour. That's just slide on floor, jump, jump across of the thing, and that's it.
Your jump was 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah, that was really stupid. So yeah, let's talk about the future.
Jump.
Let's talk about the future shows. Let's talk about what's in store for the channel, rating pending, or the page completely. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned something about getting a name change?
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna talk about that later on. Don't worry about it. But let's talk about future show. Let's talk about future shows. I opened the Twitch.
Mr. Chan.
I opened the Twitch account so we can live stream stuff.
Yay! Huzzah!
Yeah, you're gonna see our faces. Maybe not, but
Probably not.
I'm saving money. I'm saving money for equipment and stuff. I talked to a friend,
Please tell me.
Oscar. I talked to Oscar, Carlo. I talked to Oscar, and
That sounds so Latino. Hey, órale ese, what you gonna do today? Man,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
try-
play some video games. Did you talk to Oscar? Oscar got the shit, bro. Yeah, Oscar got the shit.
it got some tight shit, bro.
He's still selling those stereos in the back of his car.
Yeah, you know Carlito? You know
20
Carlito?
pesos.
Yeah, the guy with
Pedro got the shit. Yeah,
yeah,
Pedro tiene
yeah.
todo.
No, Carlito, the guy with the big titties. And shit.
It's not racist because we're Latino.
Well, it's not. Well, I kid. But anyway, talking about future shows, I opened the Twitch account. I'm saving money for equipment. I need a better mic so we can have better quality. At least on my end, because on their end it's just perfect. But on my end, my mic is so freaking sensitive that you can hear crickets.
You're welcome.
But thanks Carlos for actually lending me his Turtle Beach headset X.29. But it's
I live
too
on a
sensitive.
third floor. If a cricket actually does get up here, he deserves to be in the video.
Yeah, he does. But here, it's at night. We always record at night. It's really rare we record at like at the afternoon and stuff. We should do that not all the time, but sometimes. So we can have like better quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's at night. It's when basically everybody's available.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the future shows. What you guys have? Do you guys have any ideas what we could bring?
Well, the basic is basically just gaming.
Basic is
yeah,
basically.
exactly.
I like that.
We
Like
gotta
gameplays.
everywhere.
Excuse me, but don't we have Victor? Like, doesn't Victor owe us a challenge?
Oh.
Yes, he does.
Hey, I actually talked to Pedro last week about that.
I don't give a fuck who you talk with.
Hey,
about it,
I'm
as long as you don't do it,
Bitch.
you still owe us.
Yeah, you do. He's postponing that shit.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want the Hershey pies.
You're just a little bitch.
I'm gonna be scared shitless on Silent Hills. I played the PT demo. I almost crapped my pants. I paused it 21 times to be exact.
Wow.
I am going to drink what? Tabasco, freaking hot sauce.
No, Tabasco's too simple. We're gonna get you some tough shit.
Ghost
You
peppers.
fucking.
Sriracha, maybe?
No, Sriracha's mild.
Dude, fucking ghost peppers. That's the hottest shit in the world.
But that's so
Well, Carlos
expensive,
gave it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but do you want to kill me?
It's not gonna kill you. I've eaten some ghost peppers.
But as soon as I eat the ghost pepper, I won't be able to freaking record and shit.
You're gonna lose your taste.
You're gonna
For,
be able
like,
to record.
an
You're just not
hour
gonna be able to do much in it.
I'll be like,
Throw
oh,
a few gargles.
I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
Drink a lot of milk.
Oh yeah, milk, right?
Yours.
Actually, does help.
What?
Yeah, it does. It's the best thing for spicy food.
Yeah, I know it helps. But so yeah, what other ideas you guys
We
have?
talked about live streaming. We talked about gaming.
Yeah.
We could try making our own reviews.
Yeah, we
too.
that too. I actually wanted to start basically next month, or actually, Carlos can do the reviews. I can actually take the footage he uploads from PS4, because at the moment, remember guys, we're doing this with the small resources we got. Like,
Yeah.
No, definitely.
We're not rich. We're still in college. We need to pay
we don't need to be rich to have a lot of equipment.
have a
Remember, those
job.
people basically busted their asses off for that. But again, this is something that we're doing this. If you see like some choppy videos, again, we're trying to bring the best best quality for the show
that we have
available so far. But yeah, as soon as we get a little more audience, we're gonna open a Patreon account. So if you want to help us, it'll be totally amazing.
Please.
If you want to donate, it will be really, really amazing. It will be awesome, actually.
If you just want to throw a banana
We
cream
can get
pie
a
at Carlos's face, we can arrange that too.
Yeah, that too. Oh, by the way, something really quick that just popped up right now. If you had a PSN account in 2011, you can get free stuff. So, Carlos, if you had a PlayStation 3 account, you could get free stuff. But then again, I think they're just giving the same thing, which is Infamous. You can only get the God of War HD collection completely,
yeah,
so
I
you
heard
can
that.
get that one.
Yeah, but
I only got Infamous. That was the
Exactly.
only game that I got. But carry on with the future shows. We're thinking on
charity live streams.
Yeah, charity live streams, that too. Actually, Carlos, thinking about other people, that's actually really weird.
Yeah, 'cause I'm an asshole.
The fun thing about
Yeah,
it is,
'cause
the
I'm
fun
an
thing about the
asshole.
charity ones is that there are actually places here on the island that already started doing it. Hop over and tag along for the ride.
Yeah, like tag along, take pictures on Battle Way. Comic-Con is like in 4 months. You guys
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do, right? You guys know what I'm gonna do.
Fluctuate Bigger's dick.
That too.
Yep.
So,
I hope he doesn't hear this.
you know,
I'm
thinking wildly. No, guys, thinking wildly, thinking wild. I'm not talking about Comic Con, but thinking big. Just thinking big. You know, we can always imagine. But if everything goes as planned, everything keeps going well and well. If I have money I have a job, steady job, and I have money for a small studio. Hey, Eduardo, you got your own shit, right?
Yeah, I got my own shit. I don't know what shit you're talking about, but yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You even talked to me about merging this with something. Can you
yes,
do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Well, if Jose allows it.
Say what?
Jose, if you're part of that too, so go ahead if you want to say something.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god,
Okay,
he's
I'll just do it. I'll just do it.
Leave a comment, subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
No, I'll just do it. Like, we're ending soon, so we should just do this. Okay, so, for those who don't know, Evan, Jose, and I, we are the proprietors and owners of a studio near you, a publishing company that has started up this past year. Like, we're not publishing it right now.
Nothing. Just saying.
Yeah. Looks at Jose intently.
Hey! I'm not the only one here producing content.
Much
I
less.
should be looking at both of you.
Let's not point fingers right now. We can talk about this tomorrow after I sleep.
Point fingers, but honestly, I only know the general direction. I don't even know.
Point is, shut the fuck up.
What's the company called?
It's just called A Studio Near You.
A Studio Near You, okay.
A very original name, that like a product of Jose's mind. You know, the few things we get out of it. Well, that was one of them.
Besides disappointment.
The interesting thing about the name is that Evan didn't want to approve it years back when I mentioned it the first time.
Because I don't know. You cannot ask me what past Evan was thinking.
Well, apparently past Evan had not heard from Software before.
That's true.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Guys, let's do this.
We're getting tangy here.
Yeah, point is. So eventually we were discussing joining a rating pending and a studio near you. There would be their own private entities, like separate entities, but under the same banner. So basically, this is also a public invitation to have Victor be the head of our media department once we expand.
There you go, announced. Hey, hey guys.
Like everyone in this podcast, and by this podcast I mean this like literal podcast, is also probably going to be a part of the company. This includes you, Carlos. We've been discussing this. We want you, and no, I'm saying this. Goddamn it! I'm not letting you grab the glory for this
a
one.
tear came out my eye right now.
So
I did it, Bob.
we plan on expanding on a lot of things, and some of them we're gonna need the help of people who we can consider friends and people who are responsible enough in their work. And Carlos, you're one of them. Just let
I'm
you
right
know.
now
Just
checking
came
my
on my
calendar.
eye.
It's not April.
Yeah.
and also talking about that, I got an idea too, but again I require a camera for that. I want to at least, when there's a news coming out, let's just say Last Guardian got canceled. Let's just put it that way.
Ouch.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn.
Sorry guys, but let's just say Last Guardian got canceled. I want to at least pop up the camera, freaking talk about that as soon as that hits. Like, if I see a news, I like open that shit, talk about it for like 3 minutes. I give you the news, say what I think, and then just upload that shit and share it. Like, have something that is actually fresh at the moment. Not to wait. Like, people have been telling me, I don't know if you guys are thinking that right now, like, but wouldn't that actually hurt the podcast? Not really, because we can talk about other stuff.
We can just talk about it in more detail.
Is that we can talk about it in more detail and actually just talk about us or talk about how we are screwing up Carlos or
What?
what? We can talk about red velvet Oreo cookies. We can talk about the Hershey pies that Eduardo's gonna give me if I do the bet, like the challenge. We can talk about Troy Baker. I'm mostly gonna be alone in that podcast, but we can.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Listen, no. Everyone who listens to this podcast must think I am a really sick person if I keep mentioning how he's going to suck like Troy Baker's dick. But you have no idea how close this man is to doing so.
No, not at that level. But I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. Troy Baker is actually my inspiration. I'm sorry, but Troy Baker is my inspiration. You laugh if you want. That's what I'm looking forward to. But the one quote that I've heard about him, like when I saw a panel and I was watching Grounded, The Last of Us, the making of, which is amazing. I seen that. I keep getting pumped up on what I'm going to do, and I get motivated when I see Troy Baker on the panel and he starts talking on how to get to voice acting, what's the progress, what is this, and the one quote that he said, I don't know if you guys seen this when I posted it, but the one quote that I actually it actually hit me, and that it actually motivated me. It's a dream is a reality that needs to be executed.
Ow. That
The noise just came out of my eye. Oh.
Victor, you just sound like the biggest weeaboo in this entire world. Don't do that again.
Say what?
You sounded like a weeaboo saying weeaboo.
What?
Exactly. Point is, it was a very inspirational quote, and Jose's being a dick.
Yeah. Wow, Jose.
Why, Jose? It's that dick, actually.
And then they say I'm a dick.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
Is that for me? It's my life. I do whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
I
You
can say
go-
whatever the fuck I want. This is my motherfucking podcast, and I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Whoa.
I think we just moved Victor.
Yeah,
But anyway.
let's talk about our last.
We talk about Troy Baker in we talk about Troy Baker in another podcast, so don't worry about it. So I got a Twitch. We talk about Patreon. We talk about capturing video games.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos,
Dirty
it's
live
live stream too. Again, now it's time to talk about the possible name change. It's a possibility that I can change the name in whatever moment. Obviously, I'm going to talk about these guys, what you guys think about this name. But then again, since Eduardo and I talked about the merger, if you call it, it can be the Rating Pending podcast on the A Studio Near You. I'm getting that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I can change the name in whatever moment.
Whatever the fuck you want, because this is your fucking podcast.
No, but I know. God damn it!
But my only question is why?
Why? Okay, that's actually a good question. I've been having these doubts on whenever I. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about that. Not the thing I was gonna say right now. I'm just gonna hold it when the podcast ends because it's something legal. So I cannot say that. The possibility why I want to change it is just because I don't know. It may be problems. I don't know legally if you put it the name of it because it's already affiliated. Like it's something with the ESRB. It's a rating system.
Yeah.
And it could be a problem later on. So who knows? If when I keep checking this out, don't worry, guys. I'm checking if everything goes like completely well with this. If it's not a problem, I'm keeping it. Fuck it. It's actually
It's a good name.
It's a good name. I know. When I put that name out there and ask all of you guys like, what do you guys think about this name? You think this is gonna hit? Do you think it's good? And it was like, well, I gave you 3 options. The first draft of this name was press start. I think it's press start to continue.
Yeah.
And
Well, there was a similar name.
there was a similar name which is called Press Heart to Continue, which is Dodger Lee. And I don't want no confusion nor skepticism and comparison with that. So I had a bunch of names, if you may, but Raining Pending is the one that actually stuck in my mind. It's like, this actually sounds good. Whenever the podcast starts, this podcast is ready. M for mature. Like, it actually hits. But again, I'm just gonna keep digging to see if this is possible. If it's possible, then I'm keeping the name. Fuck this.
Well, frankly, it shouldn't be a problem, because that's like saying that we couldn't decall a studio near you just because every studio uses that as promotion at some point.
Yep.
Of course.
Like, the term Rating Pending is literally that. It is a term, so being used as a name should really not be an issue.
Yeah. So, again, that's the possibility. I could change the name to the...
It's a maybe.
It's a maybe, yeah. It's a maybe. It's a possibility. It maybe or maybe not. So I'll just keep digging about this legal stuff. Because again, when this merges with studio near you, this is all about paperwork and legal stuff. So copyright stuff and a lot of legal shit that is actually boring for you. Stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else? I may be getting the PS4, but we got Xbox One. Evan too, like if he can capture and upload some stuff, if he can, like, he can help us with that.
How to do that on the Xbox? I'm not exactly savvy with all that. That's 5 minutes, you genius. That's
hey, 5 minutes.
Hey, it's still recording.
No. Evan. Again, this is just something that I'm like wildly asking. Like, if you record at least 5 minutes of footage, you can take at least 15 or 20-second footage and actually use that for a review if you want to do one.
I guess I could be able to make walkthroughs and things like that.
Even Let's Play, you can like open up Twitch and do
pauses to make the start the recording, because you start one recording, it's 5 minutes, then you have to stop and start it all over again 5 more minutes, because it has a limit of 5 minutes. I don't know why.
Yeah, but you don't need to speak or anything. It's just recording gameplay.
Yeah, you can take that footage, put it on your computer, hit up Audacity and start recording your voice. Like, you can use that, and it's a free program. Yeah. So what else? If you have anything on mind, so I can end this podcast.
I actually, when I got this new laptop, it actually came with a XSplit Gamecaster.
Yeah.
So I can actually, I've already recorded a few videos of me playing League of Legends. I think I recorded Skyrim. And I can also stream it to Twitch if I make an account. I have not, but I can.
All right. Jose, you got any idea you want to bring? Or
actually, Evan,
we're thinking too on changing logo. Sorry, Jose. Like thinking, we're already thinking on the logo change because we need something really sweet.
We are?
Yeah, we are. We need something really sweet. That's Jose. One thing that actually talked about me like months ago about changing
never got started.
No, don't worry about it. But it's something that is Jose. That's actually true about that. It's actually really dull colors, but my vision for that was just the spotlight. Remember, this is something that we're starting. It can be 10 times better over months or a year or so. So yeah, you were saying something, Jose.
I was gonna ask Evan. You told me that XSplit doesn't record audio. Like, it just records a game and that's it, right?
No, actually, if I'm talking in a conversation, I can actually record myself talking. When you see the videos from Skype, you actually hear me and Amber and Ed. So I can actually record an entire session with commentary.
All right, that is actually something good to keep in mind. And you've also told me that it doesn't stutter.
I've not seen any stutter at all. It's constant from what I've seen.
Like, it's running smoothly.
You can even toggle the webcam on and off if you want to.
Right.
And I actually have the files right here. I can move these, like with every game, with every recording to programs and things like that, and work on them on my own. So
But yeah.
That actually sounds good. Well,
Hey,
Frank,
if we actually like, if we all, I don't know, if we're all agreed to this, and everybody has a job, and there's like a small studio, like a really small studio in where the college is at, we can take that and we can like do our stuff there.
exactly.
And we can even sleep there if we want to. But yeah.
So are you saying this from experience or?
Well, I've seen it. Not that I've from experience, but I've seen it. So we can
But
like
actually,
it's
if
something.
it's the studio back in
University,
college,
yeah.
you can just rent it.
Yeah, you can rent it. Not talking about buying it, but rent it actually. Like what is it like? It would
The
be.
sleeping part, I don't think that's possible, but using it, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I've seen. It's possible. It's possible. You can sleep and you're renting it. You can do whatever you want unless you start demolishing it. Then you got a problem with it. But no, I don't think so.
Well,
But anyway,
yeah.
well, we're just thinking out loud. Whatever.
Exactly. This is future.
This
We're
is
not-
future stuff.
Maybe
This
it's
is,
not going to be in this year.
it
Maybe
could be
next year.
tomorrow, it could be
I
5
think-
minutes from now. You know, that's the future. That's the definition.
Exactly.
the one thing is that everybody's really comfortable. Like
It's when we get around to doing it. Just saying, we're lazy fucks.
Yeah. And we have college, so we're very busy.
Yeah. So one thing that I'm gonna mention, I'm sorry, but there's not gonna be any Nintendo game stuff on our YouTube
Yeah.
channel. I'm sorry. It's a big no-no. I don't want any
it
trouble. I don't want no copyright
It's too big of a
strikes.
hassle, honestly.
It's really troublesome for the little
Actually-
time we have actually.
I was gonna mention that. I recently, my cousin asked me to see if I could find him some emulators. I went over to some of the sites and
And they're taking
and-
off. It's
yeah,
taken off.
everything's
Yeah.
been taken
I've
down.
se- I
except
noticed.
for-
I noticed because I wanted to play Ninja Gaiden on my cell phone, and it's not there. I was like, "Oh, Nintendo went rogue all of a sudden." And they
Yeah.
have their rights because it's their stuff, and basically it's
yeah.
fine. They have their rights, but it's a big shocker that has been there for lots and lots of years, and now is the time to operation take down whatever the
What
fuck
they
we
don't
want.
get is that they're getting publicity
Finally
by it
just
and they don't
getting around to
fucking
playing
care.
it.
I really want to buy Castlevania on the 3DS, but they don't have that as a classic stuff. So.
Nope. They only have like fucking Donkey Kong and
Mario and Zelda,
Yeah.
which is alright. It's classic
And
stuff.
Excite-Bike.
But I want
That's
Castlevania.
Mhm.
Anyway.
You got a problem, Carlos?
Anyway.
No, I'm just saying it's just
You're just
there's
saying.
not a lot
you're
of
just
retro
saying,
games.
Stop saying.
So,
I'm trying to be
So
nice
much
to
love.
Nintendo.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? Fuck Nintendo. I don't give a shit.
But then again, we're not gonna post any video
Yep.
related of Nintendo, such as Mario Kart. Sadly,
Maybe
if
in the
it hurt,
future, Nintendo puts his shit right and let us use content without.
Or if we get around to, maybe we
Just
find
asking
the right
them.
way to do
They're
it.
not gonna answer our
something
fucking
problem, then let's go with it.
requests.
Why not?
Actually, Carlos, the only reason why there are Let's Plays for it is because people would literally just get up, contact the company, tell them like everything that they want to hear, I guess. And if everything goes through, you are allowed to publish your content. So it is a thing that can be done. It is
Yeah,
the right thing.
Either way,
It is.
it's too much hassle.
Carlos, everything in this world is too much of a
The
hassle.
most difficult step is the first step, which is
Okay.
probably why my diet and my working on drawings is not going very well.
Oh, this is one thing, guys. I have to talk about this. Like, I've been having lots
No, you
and
don't.
lots of stuff. What?
What?
You know what? I'll talk about this later.
Just ignore
Uh,
the fuck.
No. This is something personal. But anyway, yeah, that's what we have like so far. Even if we got tangent and got way off topic sometimes, but yeah, we got Patreon, Twitch, live stream, giveaways, possible giveaways. Actually, I'm gonna say this. I'm willing to buy stuff and just give it away, like eggs in, let's say, in Witcher 3. I'm just putting that out loud. Witcher 3 for Xbox or PS4 giveaway.
Or fucking
No,
or
what?
fuck it up.
Or Steam, or
Steam
Steam,
cards, PlayStation cards.
or even a game. Like let's just say I'll give you a
Exactly.
game from Steam. So, there you go. So yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Even unboxing, but that's maybe I did an unboxing, but it was something different.
Again, these are ideas.
Yeah, I know. But
Just
these are
ideas.
some stuff. This is
I
our ideas.
have a beautiful idea.
What is
Wait,
it? If you want to
no.
share it though.
Terrible Game Friday.
I'm good for that.
Terrible
So
Green
it's
Friday.
Call of Duty, Call of Duty.
Oh, and by the way,
Call of
I'm
Duty, Call of
thinking
Duty.
when I said possible name change, I might be calling this not podcast, but actually Gamecast. Which, because we're talking about games, we're not talking about our life stuff.
Well,
and-
we talk about a lot of stuff. More than
we talk about a lot of stuff, but mostly games. So it would be it would sound
I
really
I
good.
would rather leave it
Podcast.
as podcast because
Yeah.
It sounds better.
no, not
Rating
just that,
pending Gamecast.
it doesn't open up the possibility of having to always stick to a certain topic. Like we could just freely
exactly
move
because we talk
around.
about movies, we talk about news, like.
But
we're
then again,
entertainment,
it's
not
like Jose is actually right. Like we can talk about whatever, because whenever I start the video stuff, whenever a news comes out, again, it doesn't hurt the podcast. We're gonna talk about it. But now we're gonna be more open about other stuff. We can talk about movies and stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be more open. But so far, this has all been centered in video games. So far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for E3 because I actually
Oh.
you can ask Carlos, you can ask even Jose. I don't know if Jose knows about this, but you can ask Carlos. I literally when it's E3 week, those first 3 days, you see me waking up at 7 a.m. prepping
very fun.
every shit, prepping everything, paperwork, like freaking pen and paper, laptop, a tablet, the PC's on, the Xbox is on, everything I do, like I stick on that chair for almost 8 to 10, 12 hours. Just looking, if I see something that leaked or if it's something that they announced, I take a screenshot, upload that shit before everybody does. And I'm proud to say that I uploaded stuff last year, beating IGN and some stuff. So that's something awesome.
Not to brag.
Not to brag though, but who knows? Who knows? But
7 out of 10, not enough bragging.
We're humble people.
Please don't sue us, IGN.
yeah, they're not gonna show us why.
Come on,
But-
bring it. Do it now.
Go, Evan. You know
No,
where
please,
you're
no,
starting.
please stop. Anyway, no, but I kid. IGN, I like IGN now. Like I don't know, it's just getting better for some reason.
So much love.
It's actually getting better. I like IGN.
I like it.
But ending it now, Greg Miller's new show, a ton of funny games. It's actually really cool. Really cool. It's actually really cool. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We'll see you next week. We can even talk about more about this stuff next week, but at the very end. So, Eduardo, you want to finish it?
No,
Okay.
No, I'm dying a little on this.
You want me to end it?
No.
yes, fool, yes.
You
Please.
forget, you asshole. I'm your writer.
Oh.
Your point is?
Considering how bored Evan has been lately, I think that can be achieved.
Eduardo, you want to finish it or you want me to finish it? Because you sound dead.
Okay, everybody, thank you for listening to the Rating Pending Podcast Show, or at least that's what it's going to be called for the next few. I don't know how long till Victor changes his name because, he just does shit.
If we change
What
the name.
the-
If we change the
crap.
name.
Let me just say one thing
Why?
before we just end it.
Okay,
Golden
say goodbye.
controllers. I'm done. I'm out.
This guy.
And by the way, guys, leave a comment what you want to hear and what you want us to
If
do.
you could change the name of the podcast, what would you put as the name?
Exactly.
If you
or
want
what
less
you want
Carlos,
us
that
to
can
do.
be easily arranged.
What?
What?
If you want to boycott Carlos, leave it. Go ahead, guys. I'm not gonna stop you.
What?
I'm just kidding. Anyway,
They don't know that though.
I don't. All right.
Internet is very dangerous.
Anyway, let's end this. Thank you for listening to the Rating Pending Podcast. Eduardo was the host this time, and he's on Finland.
In
So yeah,
Finland, not on
in
it.
You're on it. You're on it.
So you're on Finland.
You're on.
Dumbass.
Anyway, thanks for listening. Eduardo was your host, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone. I love you.